Welcome back. Today we're sitting down with the chairman of Pan American Silver, Ross Beaty. Ross, thanks for being here.
My pleasure.
So there's a lot of focus on precious metals right now. What's your take on the current silver environment?
Well, don't forget, silver is both a precious metal like gold, and it's also a base metal like copper and zinc and nickel and so on, because it's an industrial metal. It's used in thousands and thousands of different industrial applications, but it's also used as a store of value. It's often called poor man's gold, and it's bought by millions of people around the world who can't afford to buy an ounce of gold. They'll buy an ounce of silver. In India, for example, women wear silver all over their bodies as their wealth. So it's got elements of both camps, and as gold goes up, silver will go up. As base metals go up, silver will go up. As the reverse happens, silver will go down. So you have to look at what's going on in all metal markets to understand silver.
So last year was a big year for Pan American. You acquired Tahoe Resources. That was a mega merger. What's next for Pan American?
Well, that was an absolutely transformational merger. Pan American went from being more or less just a silver producer with a bit of gold to a major silver producer and a major gold producer. It more or less doubled its value, and it gave it an absolutely robust and bulletproof balance sheet and cash flow. I think we have 11 mines now in the world, 12,000 employees. So it's really become a huge, solid rock in the precious metals industry, both as a gold play and as a silver play now. So it was a wonderful deal at a perfect time. We hit the bottom of the gold price, I think, or the gold sentiment market. We got a wonderful value proposition, and the company's results this year have been spectacular, and I think they're going to continue to be like that for a long time.
Fantastic. So one of the key financial metrics a lot of investors look at is the gold to silver ratio. I think we're sitting at an unprecedented level today at 100x.
Yep.
What's your take on that?
Yeah, it's very interesting to see how that's gone from about 55 to 1, 5 or 6 years ago, to today it's about 100, almost 100 to 1, and it hasn't been like that in my lifetime. What's going on today is that gold is going up and silver is sort of trading flat. So in that environment, the gold to silver ratio keeps going up and up and up and up. Silver has been helped by the mood towards precious metals, and that's a mood that has resulted in higher gold prices and to some degree higher silver prices for a lot of macro reasons having to do with the global financial easing, the amount of money that's flooded into markets, the low returns on other investments, all sorts of things. It's just a fabulous market for precious metals. However, especially recently, especially this year, you've seen a real deterioration in the fundamentals for base metals, industrial metals, particularly driven by what's going on in China, and now with this COVID-19 virus, and it's just having a knock-on effect on all metals, oil, you name it. They're all depressed because, of course, the world looks like it's going to have a slowdown driven by all the turmoil that the virus is causing. So silver is going up because gold's going up, but it's going down because all these other industrial metals are going down. And that's why it's sort of behaving in the middle. It's doing a lot better than the base metals, a lot better than the oil, but it's not doing as well as gold. So every time the gold price goes up relative to the silver price, that gold-silver ratio goes up. Now, well, you would say, well, what next? And I'll have to say, if the current market for gold continues, silver will be pulled up by it. And so I would certainly expect to see that gold-silver ratio to moderate somewhat. But it's still going to stay high as long as industrial economies or the industrial metals are not back in bull territory. If you remember back in 2009, after the financial crisis, you had a synchronous bull market in gold and base metals. Silver actually outperformed gold, and the gold-silver ratio went down. And I see that potential happening in the next couple of years, because with all this stimulus that's coming in to get the world economies back on track, and with a really good market for gold, you could see a perfect storm for silver, great precious metal markets, great industrial metals markets, exactly like happened from 2009 to 2011 when silver went to $50 an ounce. It's currently trading around $16 today. So I'm very positive in the outlook for silver, and I think with that, Pan American has, quite frankly, the world's premier silver play for equity investors. I think we'll outperform.
Ross, thank you very much for your deep analysis and insights on silver and Pan American.
Pleasure.
This has been Andrew Nelson with G&A Financial Advisors and Ross Beaty, Chairman of Pan American Silver. Thanks for watching and good luck in the markets.